Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to continue with my guide on how to do the battles in Wintermoor Tactics Clubs for full rating or all medals. Today we're going to be doing Jania's story, Controlling Chaos. I've picked the B storyline, so we're going to do this in defiance of the HORNATRIX. This time we have to take 9 damage or less. We must do it in 4 turns or less, and we must use at least 2 tactic powers. And place our mage over here, our rogue like this, and Jania this way. We're gonna start this off with my mage, who's going to use a regular ability to hit these 3. Remember that if anyone starts their turn on brambles, they will take 1 magical damage and their movement will be reduced to 1. We're gonna use a grappling hook to pull this guy towards me. And then Jania is going to use a regular attack on him. Now, because Jania is going to be the last person who attacked him, he will try to attack her. So even though he will be able to get towards the rogue, he won't actually attack him because he's trying to attack her. Now, in this particular battle, you're just trying to survive the 4 turns. So you do not need to kill everybody, even though we're going to try to do that still. You also need to use 2 tactic powers. That's pretty important. So we're going to try to have to... So even though we probably won't need to use it, we're actually going to have to use it just to kind of make it right. So we're going to start off with Jania and kill off these 2. Then we're going to move with my rogue and use his smoke bomb like this, which will allow us to kill a lot of the enemies. My mage is going to move a step to the left and she's going to use her ability from here. We're trying to kind of spread ourselves out because the bee queen, she can throw brambles and she can kind of place them in place multiple sets of them, so we want to make sure that not too many of our people are standing in the brambles. And now we are going to need to use at least 1 more magical ability, so we gotta keep that in mind. Alright, so thankfully we didn't get hit by any brambles right now. So ideally we would like to move my mage where my rogue is so that she could use her magical ability at the enemy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move our rogue... Actually, we're gonna start off with Jania and hit up this guy. Then we're gonna move my rogue to the right and try to use his grappling hook. So if I move him here, he will have a hit with the grappling hook, so let's do that. And then we're going to move my mage to where the rogue used to be, and we'll use her magical ability. Now this does mean that the Darkling Knight will be able to attack my rogue, but that's okay. We do allow it. We can take up to 9 damage, so we're not too stressed. My mage is going to take some brambles. She's going to take 1 damage and another 1 damage at the start of her turn because of the brambles. And my rogue is going to take 3 damage, so total we're going to take 5 damage at this point. Now we're going to use Jania to finish off this guy. We'll move my rogue there and we're going to push the bee queen. And finally, my mage is going to finish her off. So we actually managed to kill them all in the 4 turns. Alright. We didn't lose a single player, we only took 4 damage, and we could have lost 8. We used the 2 magic powers, and we did it in 4 turns like required. We've also gotten an upgrade, Hypnotist Pocket Watch, confuse enemies, deal +1 damage to their allies. Very nice. You can click on the right to watch the next episode, or you can click on the bottom to watch Fantasy General 2 Onslaught Let's Play. I'll see you there. Bye bye!